All right, what's up, everybody? This is Tanner from mytradingschool.com and the School of Trading. And I wanted to start a new thing really with the YouTube channel where I go through and answer some of the questions that I get via email, because maybe it can help some of those of you who are out there who maybe have a similar question. So I want to go ahead and put that out and encourage any of you who have questions, feel free to shoot me a question. I'm not going to charge you to ask me a question. I want to be able to help you guys. I want to be able to help you with trading. That's why I'm here, whether you're a student or whether you're just some random person that found us on YouTube. I want to be able to reach out and help you with some of these questions. So this is a question that we got from one of our students, and obviously they'll remain anonymous, and you'll remain anonymous as well if you ask the question. But it was a very simple question. It goes, Tanner, I've joined but would like to talk to you about my training. I'm an emergency medicine physician 2 days and 2 nights a week. I really want to be able to retire to the Philippines and earn a decent living trading. Please advise. And the reality is that's really the goal for everyone. Almost everyone who's signed up for our course, talks to me on YouTube, whatever it is, that's the goal. They want to become a full-time trader. They want to be able to quit their job. I mean, most of you would be lying if you said that you're comfortable working at the demands of somebody else and working the day job. I know a lot of you love your job, love what you do, and that's great. When you love what you do and you're good at it, that's really fantastic, and I really admire that. But a lot of you want to move on to other things. You're at that point in your life where you don't want to be at the whim of somebody else. You don't want to work the 9 to 5. Here's the reality and the thing that needs to be understood when it comes to trading. A lot of new traders, they lack patience, okay? I lacked patience. A lot of them lack patience, and they jump the gun when it comes to the point of quitting their job and going into trading full time. And what that does is they get to the point, let's use for an example. Let's use an example and say this certain individual needs a monthly income. We'll use $2,500. They need to make $2,500 a month to be able to pay their bills, whatever debt they have, whatever it may be, and have a little spare change to be able to treat themselves to some nice luxuries. So $2,500 a month. I know a lot of you are higher, a lot of you are lower, but we'll use that as an example. So what happens is they start trading, they keep working at their job, and the trading rush kicks in. They're seeing success. They're putting in hours and hours of work. They're learning the strategies, and they're starting to see success. They get to the point where they're, making $300 a month. Then they're making $600 a month. Their account's slowly growing. Then they're making $1,000 a month, and they're seeing this growth each month. So after 3 or 4 months, all of a sudden they're thinking, you know what? I love doing this. I can sit at home on my computer, go wherever, do whatever, and be able to trade and make money. So you know what? I'm going to quit my day job. I'm going to focus on this. If I'm seeing good 300 plus each month, it's growing. That's most likely going to continue, and I'm going to be able to be a trader full time. Now, the thing to realize and the thing to think about is, obviously, what do you need to be able to trade? You need money. Your capital is everything. Okay, you need to have money to be able to make money. When you suddenly decide to quit your day job, when you don't match that income trading plus some, when you're making $1,000 a month from trading and you feel like, it's going to keep growing, and all of a sudden you quit your day job, a little thing tends to click in your brain where all of a sudden the stress that you didn't have before with your trading is intensified greatly, because now you have to make money. You have to be successful at this trading, and you have to continue to see that exponential increase every month, because your well-being and your livelihood now depends on it. So you've now taken this huge amount of stress and thrown it on yourself. And what do we talk about? One of the first things we talk about in our course with the psychology of trading. Emotion is something that you cannot have when you're trading. You have to become robotic. So we try our best, and we fail often, but we try our best to eliminate as much emotion as we can, control what we can control, and become robotic. And when you suddenly jump the gun because you feel like, this is amazing, this is going great, I feel like this is going to continue, you quit your day job, and all of a sudden now you've added that stress to your trading, and then suddenly you're not making the best decisions with your trading. You're being a little greedy. You're cutting your profit too short out of fear. You're letting your losses, and you're not honoring your stop losses. You're letting them run too far down. And then suddenly, you're no longer making 1,000. You're making 500. Then you're making 100. Then you're losing money. And now you have to go back out and re-get a day job, which is the exact thing you didn't want to do. So as much as it sucks, okay, let's be honest. When you're trading, it does suck to have to work another job, especially if you want to day trade or be more active with swing trading. It's not a fun thing to have to get up incredibly early, get your trades ready, place them immediately, run off to work, check them on your phone when you're in the bathroom, whatever it is. That sucks. But the goal is to be able to get from there to be a full-time trader. But when you jump the gun, when you quit too early, it's going to make something switch in your brain, and the emotions are going to eat you alive if you're not ready. Now, we talk about what does it mean to be ready. There's various different kinds of trading. Some people trade for income. That's what you'd be. You'd be an individual trading for income. You'd need your account to be at a certain point, which is going to vary depending on the amount of monthly income you need. And then you'd need to be able to be earning that extra income. Now, some of you would be at the point where you'd be okay. If your monthly income needs to be $2,500 a month, you have a decent account size, you're making $2,500 a month, you're perfectly fine withdrawing 100% of your profit each month to live off of. Some of you want to see more growth in your account, so you would need to be making more than $2,500. Let's say, for example, you're like, okay, I want my account to grow X amount each month, and I have X amount of expenses. I want my account to grow $4,000 each month, but I have $2,500 expenses, so I need to make $4,000 plus that $25 that I'm going to withdraw each month to see that growth. So it's going to vary person by person. Now, this video here is going to be a quick introduction. I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to get you guys thinking about it and really thinking about the emotion of it so we can discuss it. But what I want to do, I want to go through and make a more detailed video breaking down some different strategies that people use with regards to income. Some people, for example, use a basic strategy where they say, you know what, I'm going to take this percentage of every trade and I'm going to withdraw it out. Okay, I'm going to take 30%, excuse me, a little sick. Going to take 30% of every trade, I'm going to draw it out and I'm going to put it aside. So they're paying themselves as they go, but they're still seeing account growth. Okay, some people say, you know what, my account's too small right now. It's at 2,000. So I'm going to set exact points where I withdraw them out. Once I hit 10,000, I'm going to withdraw 1,000. Once I hit 20,000, I'm going to withdraw 2,000. So there's a variety of different strategies that you can utilize to fit what you're doing. Someone with a smaller account, 1,000, 2,000, the goal is to grow that account size, especially it is to get it above 25,000 up to 30,000 roughly, so you can day trade if you want, okay? You don't have to worry about the pattern day trader rule. So you're going to want to do differently than someone who has $100,000 in their account. They can afford to be at the point where they say, okay, I'm going to take 50% of all the profit I make every trade, withdraw it, and pay myself. But my account is still going to grow because I'm leaving that other 50% in. So to answer your question, first and foremost, I'm going to go through, make another video. We're going to talk about some of those strategies so you can see. But the one thing I would say, and as hard as it is to have patience. Okay? A lot of people jump right in, they see a little success, and they get really excited, which is great. That's fantastic. That can fuel you as you go. But this takes a lot of work, and it takes time. You need to spend some time. You need to see how you react to losses. Okay? You need to see what happens when you lose because, let's be honest, all of us have losses. Okay? All of us have losses. This is not a thing where you can come in and every trade be a win. We've had losses with our watch list. We've had weeks where we've had all winners. We've had weeks where we've had losers. That's the way it goes in this business. So the key thing I want to get across in this video is to show patience, okay, is to be patient. The ultimate goal is to get to that point where you can quit your job, but you don't want to shoot the gun and put yourself in an emotional compromise when it comes to your trading. So I hope that at least began to start addressing that question. What I want to do, and obviously the person who sent me this email, you can reply and let me know if this works, but what I want to do in the next coming days is make a follow-up video to this video with a more in-depth analysis and kind of a more in-depth discussion on the different strategies different individuals can use depending on their account size that can help their account grow. When I first started trading, I didn't touch any of my money. Okay, I had a small account, I let it slowly grow. As it got bigger, I realized, you know what? There was a motivational aspect to using a 30-70, for example. 30% comes out, 70% stays in. When I felt that, when I got that 30%, it felt great. It was motivational. It pushed you as you went, but my account was still growing. So there's some things we're going to have to talk about and go over and go a little more in depth in. Not in this video. This is, as I said, quickly touch on the subject, let you know what I'm planning on doing. Let me know, those of you who may have a similar question, shoot in the comments, say, if there's something specific you want me to go over with regards to this, put it in the comments and I'm going to throw it into that next video. It will be a free video. I will post it on YouTube. This is not a video that I'm going to charge anyone for. This is going to be for the free YouTube channel for those of you on the YouTube video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you have similar questions as this, so I hope it at least somewhat helped you. Those of you who haven't started thinking about it yet, hopefully it'll start to get that discussion going in your head. So as usual, Please like this video, share, subscribe. If you have any questions at all about anything trading related, shoot me an email, tannerstrading@gmail.com, and have a great day.